Hello YouTube, this is part 2 of the Human Game 1. We are doing our replay analysis of the game now. We're going to look over my decisions, what things I might have missed. Chat are going to offer their insights, hopefully nicely. And if you have anything that you notice during the video or during the game, please do feel free to comment it down below if we miss it. This is all about learning and trying to improve. I'm going to try and explain absolutely everything I possibly can, but if you missed the first part, here is a link to it, hopefully up above somewhere. But yeah, without further ado, let us get going. Hello, Jiggy Jimmy! So, our first decision that we made was to kick the ball into this section, over to the Chaos. We checked them out beforehand. They don't have any skills on them. They are a completely fresh Chaos team, and this was the setup that I went with. I'm going to pause. Ooh. Oh yes, no, I changed my mind, didn't I? I'd forgotten that I changed my mind. So the initial idea was that we are slightly, well, I was, if you're stronger, this defense where I had, where is it gone? It keeps disappearing. Okay, where you have a player here, here, and here, you are slightly stronger and it's harder for them to break through. But because they have all of these strength 4 pieces and a Minotaur, I did change my mind and decided that actually it wasn't going to work, that particular setup, so I moved all my players back instead, and went with this setup instead. So going, I'm glad you changed my mind, thank you. So the idea behind this was then to protect the catchers at the back, keep the ogre in the middle because he is strength 5, so harder to push up against. And my opponent has a very aggressive starting setup. I believe I kicked to the sweet spot, but it went quite far back. So we got cheering fans. We both got the same result, so nothing happened. Yeah, just quick look and discussion of like what my plan was for this. First scarcity of gnomes on this pitch. I know, Keith. If I could have gnomes in Blood Bowl 3, oh, I'd be on that straight away. Right, so obviously the ball is quite far on this side, so breaking through here is probably not going to happen. They've got a strength 4 piece here, and then these 2 pieces. They're not easy to get an assist on to hit them either. So breaking through wasn't going to work here. And so what we were more aiming to do was to stop them pushing too far down this side. So they start with their blocks, obviously. Two powers in a row, very nice for them, and they got an armor break there, which was unfortunate, but we only got a stun. Push here is very nice, but they do get to push me along, so they got another hit, which they get the 2 powers on. So something like that isn't a bad idea, to push your players along the line so you get multiple hits on them. So they pick up the ball, and I can't reach them, so they don't really need to defend too much. So yeah, the idea behind this was just defend. I roll a 1 on the dodge away. That's fine. So for those who are wondering why I didn't re-roll that, that player was just going to be stood. I was just going to maybe rearrange my team, but I didn't need to do too much. So this dodge failing, annoying as it is, it wasn't the end of the world. That's why I didn't re-roll it. Unfortunate that we got a stun, but this player unstunned, so we've at least got this player who's going to be available for us next turn. And this still does the job that I want it to do, So that's why I went for the dodge before rearranging any of these players. Depending on circumstances and what they do turn one, I probably would, like, if they had moved more players down, I probably would have rearranged this a little bit more. But because they had stayed in pretty much a straight line, there's still options for them to go either way. And I don't want to pressure them in or push them into going, surrounding me, and going a way that I then can't catch up with them. So staying in the middle for me here, I felt was fine. Initial idea was not to give up any ground, then you gave up a whole extra row. What, as in like of space? Yes, I guess, but also these guys aren't the well, they're movement 5 and 6, so they are still pretty fast. But I just wanted to like give myself options to move either way. But yeah, no, I take that on board. Yeah, that is definitely, maybe I did go a bit too far back. I don't know. I was scared of something. I'm not entirely sure what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could definitely hit my blitzers around the edge. Yeah. No, that is a good point. I like chevrons here. Chevrons might have also worked. They're very good against agility-based players. It's all wrong concede. Thanks, Starfire. All right, let's just continue. Yeah, they're not yet killers. I mean, obviously you've got the Minotaur, so you want to be careful of that. But they put them on the line of scrimmage, so yeah. And that is actually a point to think about when you're thinking about whether you're kicking or receiving, because like we mentioned, that was my first decision. One of the things to think about when you're thinking about whether to kick or receive, because a lot of people struggle with that, I struggle with that, is you've got to think about your team and the other team and what you have available. Like, they don't have any blocks, so I could have easily hit first and like tried to remove some. I think my thinking behind it was I've got more players. I'm better to defend with more players than to try and defend with less players if they do get some hits off. Receive, always receive. It's personal preference at the end of the day, that decision. And I made the decision to kick because I felt I would do better to defend with my whole team than try and defend later on with potentially next to none on my team. So that was my thinking. Okay, Minotaur's coming up for the blitz on a blitzer, gets a pow, but goes for the push. I was confused by that decision because all it does is pull your Minotaur out of the way. So that really confused me. They didn't break armor, and now they're having to pull players down to defend the Minotaur. So yeah, I was a little bit confused by that one. Yeah, they're very much tunneling down this side of the pitch, and creating a bit of a wall for me to go through. So before we do too much more, I'm just going to pause it there. So I moved up a player here and I moved the catcher around here. Maybe the catcher was the wrong piece to do that with. But basically my thinking was I wanted to get somebody in front, so that there's not just a completely free pitch for them to walk down this side. So I believe I get someone else around here. But then I also wanted to be applying some pressure this side and not give them the opportunity to move round as well. So there's a lot of different things that I've got available. So I've still got 3 blitzers here. One's on the floor. Could potentially have tried to get something on the Minotaur, but it would have required a lot. They've got 2 Chaos Warriors right next to it. So there is an option if I pull enough players around for the assist and then pick out one of these tackle zones, maybe with the Ogre or something. I could have blitzed the Minotaur, but I think ultimately it would have taken way too many of my players to do so. So we'll keep watching, see what I do. I just stand him up in the end. Ogre doesn't want to do anything, which is a big factor of not doing this blitz as well. Although I'd already stood that up beforehand anyway. So I'll go for this hit here, get the POW. Stay where I am because I don't want to give up a free hit for this Chaos Warrior to just hit me. Try and reinforce up this side because these two are strength 2, which I think I forget a couple of times is that my catchers are strength 2. Yeah, and he goes for the blitz for the surf, which I probably should have seen coming. I should have seen that there was a blitz available to them, surf available to them there, and it does cause an injury, which I think is actually an armor down if I remember correctly. Always blitz with the Minotaur. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. So that hurts. That hurt quite a bit. So I think if because I was here, wasn't I? Yeah, they hit me here, then blitz the catcher off here. I think if I'd maybe put the catcher there instead, or let's go back. Let us actually go back. We've got the catcher. So this is what I end up with. And I could have moved this catcher over a little bit further, but that wouldn't have helped even if, like, because that's 2, 3. That was still strength 5. It still would have. It would have been strength 6 actually because it's got horns, isn't it? So yeah, that wouldn't. None of this would have helped moving this. I think if you're sending that player up, you should be dodging away or blitzing. Yeah, I think that's the error, is because I just stood that player up rather than trying to dodge away or hit the Mino. I think that's the error there. So that should have been really the last move I did. I should have moved all of this around, put this down here, because it still was doing a bit of a job on the floor there. Yeah, I think you're right. I think if I had done something with the blitzer rather than actually just standing it up, yeah, we've seen that. That's that. Brings the ball down a little bit forward. It's still not overly safe. I don't know whether I would say this ball is. I mean, it's double chevroned, ish. Yeah, I suppose you can call them chevrons. But there's still a threat, like down here. I can still get my catcher through. Like there's still options for me, and I think I do end up doing something. Okay, so let's have a look at this before we actually do it. Let's turn around and see it from the Chaos's point of view then. So we've got 2 players over here who at the minute look like they're not doing anything, but they can provide some really key support. 3+ blitz on the ball. Hi, Sora! 3+ blitz. Do you mean the dodge out with the blitzer? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't take that assist out. 2 players in the middle are closing the door. Yeah, they definitely are. They are definitely stopping this switch around. They have to commit to going this way. Yeah, I was going to say it's only a 1 dice. It's only a 1 dice blitz, but I do have blocks, so it is. I think I end up going for it. Yeah, I think I end up going from this square, dodge, hit. Because then I put it down here, I believe. Yeah, there's a couple of different options. Can't do much about the Minotaur because it's just so difficult to deal with. Yeah, I think because we've got that hit, we had to take it. The reroll is like 60%. Yeah. Okay, right. We are gonna. So we'll watch it, see how it plays out. So I bring down some players to just tighten up this area down here. Go for this hit first. I think I go for these hits because they are less dangerous than this blitz on the ball. Like if this goes wrong, then all of this is still exposed. Oh, no, I blitzed here. Why do I blitz there? I think I'm trying to get in. I mean, the injury is nice. I'm surfed next turn. Oh, yes, yeah. I would be if I'd gone for that. Yeah, so I tighten up this area down here. And then I just dodge out. Okay. So chat, do you think I did the right thing there? Do you think this blitz here... I mean, I got the injury, which was nice. Do you think that was correct? Or do you think I should have dodged out? No, you don't think it's correct. It's been a while. It has been a while. Nice to see you. Sorry, we're doing a bit of a learning stream, so it's not as chatty today. Well, it's still chatty, but we're talking. We're doing a lot about the game. So yeah, this one doing the ball is too appealing. It is very appealing, but yeah, there's two ways to think about it. If it goes wrong, then there's no real nice way to get to it, and if it does go down, I can't then secure it. But yeah, the one dice on the ball is very, very appealing. Now I've got a one dice on that. The second the ball isn't always the right decision. It's hard to really tell whether that would have been the correct decision to go or not. Was to hit on the ball. Awesome. I hope the streaming goes well for you, Zora. Keith espouses banger philosophy. Yeah. So yeah, this... Because it would have gone down as well. Like, we know that the dice was a POW for at least this... I mean, we got both. Both were POWs, so... Yeah. I think it's fine not to sack here. Bang them out. Yeah, I think chipping away here is nice. It doesn't help with the moving forward though. And that's the question, is like, are we trying to stop them moving forward, or are we trying to stop them moving this way? Because ultimately that was a safer hit, but what did it really do for us? No dice analysis, only plays. Dice is just hindsight. That is true. That is very true. Okay, right. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. See how what the chaos do to respond. So they go for my blitzer. They don't knock it down. They only get a push. Ogres are not a banger team. They're a group. Sorry, because I know you don't play this game. If you want to learn about this game, check out my YouTube channel, because I've got some videos about like what this is all about. That was unlucky, them rolling that, but they were rolling a lot of one dice there. So before my turn 4, before we go into it, let's have a look at the situation, have a look at the board state. So I've got my ogre here, who could potentially open some things up if he behaves. I don't like the catcher there, but I've got these 3 who can very easily come in and potentially help with the ball. I think I also have some shapes here, and I don't know if I spot any shapes, but I think I might have been able to do some things potentially. Yes, I think I did. I think I did, because I think, if I remember correctly, I hit that to get into there, because then that hit can push the ball carrier out. So yeah, I do. If I remember correctly, I find the chain pushes, and I'm able to get the ball carrier, so I can then blitz here, but I think I do actually need to get rid of this one. I think that's one of the things I needed to do. So put there, that blocks me off, so I need to go there, there, to push to there. Yeah. I think this is one thing I need. So that's the first hit. The turn ordering is very important. That's the second hit. Get to there. Do I bring that? I must bring that in for an assist. Then I need to do that, hit onto that to push that forward to there. Yeah, let's see how much I do. Okay, so I do put myself in there. Ah, I put myself in round here. Oh, okay, I went for that hit rather than that hit. Interesting. That one really needed to go down. Yeah. I don't know why I put in... Oh, I remember saying I didn't need to put that in there because it wasn't an assist on the correct one. Yes, I remember doing that now. Because I was very annoyed at myself. Yeah, and then I get the hit on the ball carrier. Only got the push. I don't know if I should have re-rolled that. It was a 2 plus for the re-roll. It might have been worth re-rolling that, but I didn't. And then I think I get surfed. Yeah, I think if I had re-rolled it, I wouldn't have been surfed. I don't know if they were trying to surf this one as well, because that doesn't obviously surf me. Ooh. Oh yes, they had to do dodges to get the score and a rush. Yeah. So now I had, I think, like 4 turns left to score. And I didn't because I miscounted. I don't think you needed to reroll. Okay. I couldn't decide where to put the ogre. I was so unsure. So I went with thrower at the back, catcher up front because obviously the other one is injured. Time out, and then I lost a turn, so I was down to 3 turns instead. Try and score, and then mucked it up. I think my plan was to try and go this way. They're out of rerolls. They don't have any to begin with, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they had any at all. Ogre is being hit and miss. Yeah, that was annoying. Is this the game where I found the really cool pushes and then failed to do it? I can't remember. I think it is. Yeah, I'm going to go back to looking at from my side. Minotaur blitz on the ogre, they get the pow, which again was very annoying. But it is what it is. You do what you can. So yeah, ideally I think I needed to have just run my lineman as far forward as I possibly could have done. As soon as I possibly could have done. Or even my catcher. Just gone for the 1 dice hits. And gone for the run forward because this was turn 7 for me. That was nice though. Yeah, I blocked myself in, which there's not much you can do. Yeah, I think that's why I re-rolled that. Even though I got them down, I was trying to push myself through. And then I failed the dodge. Yeah, that was... I should have run forward. I should have just kept going forwards. Yes, this is the one where I found the really cool push play and I didn't get it. Stop what you're doing. You need to check this out. Have you always wanted to try out a new skill or a new hobby and you've never been able to due to financial reasons? Well, Humble Bundle might be the solution for you, as it offers an array of different products ranging from video games to board games to educational content, crafting content, all these different things that you could potentially get into. And each week it changes. So if one week you can't find something that you're interested in, if you wait a little while, then something you are interested in may come available. Humble Bundle may be the site for you, as it offers these different products at a really reasonable price. But not only is it a reasonable price, you also get to decide what level you want to go into this hobby at. Do you want to go in with just a couple of products, or do you want to go in with the full bundle? Humble Bundle gives you that option. And when you pick that bundle, you also get to decide how much of that money goes towards the Mind Mental Health charity as well. So if you're interested in taking a look at Humble Bundle, the link is in my description down below. Now, back to the video. So chat, I'm going to pause it and see if you guys can find the cool push play in a second. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see where the push play is? In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. So I can get within range of scoring. I just need a singular push. Pen up. So I've got this player here who, like I mentioned, only needs the one push. So I need to fill in this square and this square, and then splits the goat of the warrior but adds some players around first to quick the push. Yeah. I think I went because yeah, you could potentially blitz from this angle, fill in that square and that square. Push. Push. I think I want to fill in that square and that square. Yeah, I didn't hit that. I think I ended up hitting this from this square. They're going in that way. I've made it a real mess now. You hit from this angle onto the warrior. And you can push him into there, which then no, that doesn't go the right way. Yeah, that doesn't go the right way. So you need to push him that way. So that means you need that square, and that square filled in. You don't see my mouse. Oh wait, is it not showing the drawing? That is interesting. I thought that would capture that. But all this time I've been drawing lines and stuff, and then you don't actually see it. Hold on, is it? There we go. That's the one. You see? You can't see the draw. No! The whole point of this was this thing I could draw on the screen and you'd be able to see it. Oh, that's annoying. All right, I'll have to have a look at that then. Okay, so the whole point was to push from this angle, push there, fill in this square and this square and this square, and then push push forward, right? And one of those would be the catcher moving around and handing off, right? That was the plan. So I think I put that in there for like, I don't even know why I put that in there. Put in those squares. Need that square filling in. Yeah, I think I realised that. And go to do the handoff. At this point, I have no rerolls, so the 1 was devastating. It was absolutely devastating. I got all the rest of it was perfect. I got it within range, and could have done it. But yeah, I rolled the 1. So the push play was there, but that's very annoying that doesn't capture. I thought it did. Okay, so we're on. Ooh, hello. Hold your horses. Right. So their setup. I want to have a look at their defensive setup first. So they've got 3 goats on the line of scrimmage, 2 warriors on either side with a goat and the miner in the middle. KO is not back. I set up pretty much the same way. Yeah. But the idea behind this is you start in the middle and you push your players along so that there's chances. So if that one doesn't go down, we can hit it again. Or if that one does go down, that one, yeah. We can hit again if we need to, basically. That's the idea behind this. And then these players around the edge, they are anti-blitz resort players if possible. Ordinarily there'd be another player there, but because we only have the catcher, I don't really want that to be exposed like that. Although they probably wouldn't be able to hit me 4, 5. They would with rushes, and you never know with some people, they might go for those kinds of plays. But yeah, that's the setup. They balls back. We start in the middle. There, we get it knocked down. We get some very nice dice here. These are nice to go along and do. Then we go into pick up the ball. So yeah, I decided I want to try and make some space and create pressure, basically. So I push forward. I don't know whether that's a good idea. Like this does leave these 3 players very, very much exposed, but it also forces them. They haven't got a lot of players around, so they either have to dedicate their players to dealing with this, or they can try and push and get and get ahead. I'm not sure whether I like this or not. I feel like I feel like I've pushed too far too quickly, and I feel that it's very much like exposing these players. There could be a lot that happens here that I don't like. The Minotaur 3, 4, 5. It's currently 3, 4, so that's 2 dice. Oh, it would still be 2. Well, if they blitz it, it'd be 2 dice into 2 dice, but 2 dice into 1 dice. So that's like not the greatest for them, but then they've also got these around, and yeah. Oh, they go for the blitz with the pro player. Oh yeah, that was another thing. They got pro on things. Are you playing for the win now or happy with the draw? I think I was playing for the win now because I'm up numbers because they've got a few injuries. So I think I was trying to push for a win. So yeah, there was a lot of concentration in the middle. I think I felt that this side was slightly better. Even though the ball's over this side, I think I was trying to give myself options. Yeah, so I made the pass, made the catch, and run it up. And then I noticed this one could quite easily get to me, which is an issue. Didn't like this player being there, but I don't know whether I should have done this block. I feel that made that too easy for them to then hit me back. I mean, it was pretty easy anyway to hit me back. But yeah, it just gave this hit too much. It was a bit too easy to do that. That was one dice roll, which was unfortunate. But yeah, this player's like not able to do anything. I ran him up this way, but literally, what could he do? Not a whole lot. The answer to that. I don't know why I pushed the ogre out. I should have pushed that. I suppose it was free anyway. But yeah. Go for the one dice, get the both down, which is lucky to be honest. And then I've got another one dice here, I think. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit too one dice happy here. I think I was not happy necessarily, but yeah, I'm a little too... I'm throwing a few too many one die, I believe. Minotaur not wanting to do things very nice, and then they fail the pickup, which again was pretty nice. So I think I remember correctly, my plan was to just get it, jump up and jump up. That's the name player of me talking. I think my plan was just to dodge out and score. But is there something I actually could have done better? Yeah, I can't afford to fail anything. I've still got my 3 rerolls, which is nice. Is there anything else I could do? I mean, there's like some hits down here I can do, which is nice, but ultimately, or do I dodge out and then get the thrower? No, I don't think I do that. The thrower's got sure hands, but it's not that much better necessarily. Do that. I think we could have put something here, and then we had a 1 dice on that. No, did we? 3, 4. Yeah, that's not marking that one out. Can't dodge out and score with the catcher. Would have been 1 square too short. That is very true. Yeah, that is actually true, isn't it? Yeah. Well, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. Maybe I do it with. Maybe I do go with the thrower. It is an option as well. You'd have to do the 2 rushes though. I don't remember what I did, but we'll have a look in a second. So, yeah, that is one option to do that. Get the throw in, run up, try and throw it. So it would have been a 3+ dodge, 2 rushes, so 3+, 2+, 2+, first, and then a 3+, 2+, 2+, 2+ to throw, 3+ to catch. That's a lot of dice to get that right. And then can I make it safe? Probably can do a decent job at making it safe. Like if I hit here, bring that in. Yeah, scoring this. Yeah, it's not easy at all. I don't think. And they're down 3 players, but I'm down. Okay, I'm only down by 1. I can hit here, bring that in for the assist. Pick that up, run, dodge that out, or maybe just stand that up actually, and then blitz from that angle and like mark up. Those are options for us potentially. Stand that up. Here, go for the hand up, the pick up. Yeah, there's a couple of different options. Let's see what I do. So I stand up that player, dodge it, go into there. Oh, I hit with this one. Okay. I don't know why I follow that. I don't think following that is necessarily the right thing. So yeah, I don't try and score this turn. I do try and throw this turn though. Okay. So I've got a catch reroll. That's fine. I think this is where I think if I had done, that's fine. I'm not opposed to that. That's movement 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush would been get you to there. Whereas if I'd hit with this one, I'd kept that there. That would have stayed there. I wouldn't have followed. And then this one had gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Yeah, could have happily stood there, and then this one that was on the floor could have gone round into this square. Then this would have been a 2 dice. This wouldn't have been a 1 dice. This would have been 2 dice instead. Yeah, I think that's an error there. Then I do that. So managed to get the POW. Again, I'm following these up. Yeah, I've got that player to go around here, but then that failed dodge, I don't think. And yeah, I didn't reroll that. That player shouldn't have even been doing that dodge. That's where one big error is. Yeah, and I've allowed that to happen, and then they're going to blitz the catcher again. Throw the both down and they get the POW. Then they double score, which is really unfortunate. It's really, I get that. Okay, so my catcher is again stunned, but I have got these 2 players who are available. I think. Oh, okay, I'm blitzing with this one. So that's a rush for the blitz. But it is with block. That's what they're thinking behind that one. And then I score with Hellboy, don't I? Yeah, because he gets the level. Yeah. So yeah, I think there were definitely better ways to do those last couple of turns. But I've given myself a few turns to score back. Brilliant coaching. They managed to get a reroll. So yeah, they got a reroll and they caught the ball. The KO still didn't come back, which is really really unlucky. It's not usual that happens. They roll a score both down, right, as their first hit. They've just gained a reroll. Why did they not use that reroll? Pressure is also a point of fact that changes the quality of plays. That is true. That is very true. Well, that's why I want to do this, because I find myself very, very pressured in Blood Bowl when I play online, because it's so intense and so like you say, there's a time factor and everything. I like the time bank, that has helped with that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There is definitely a pressure when you are trying to do it quickly and everything. So hopefully by doing this kind of thing, I will improve and like I can look at it a bit more objectively. Well, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, that confused me, not using the reroll on that. But they put their ball carrier there, and I realised that I can get a hit on that very, very easily. And I did. Knocked it down. Ball didn't land in the best place for it, but I don't know why I hit that and why I didn't hit this. I think if I'd hit the Minotaur, that would have been a better decision. I did what I did, apparently. So the Minotaur immediately goes for the block piece. Oh, that's that hit on the catcher. And the catcher died. So, yeah, while I did get that ball carrier down, I unfortunately got a catcher killed at the same time. They did a pick up, hand off. But then didn't run it forward. I thought they were going to run forward with their ball rather than backwards. But there you go. They rolled a POW and yeah, quite a few 1 dice here being thrown with no block against block pieces with no block, which is a bit concerning, but there we go. Then again, I also do the same, but I have block, so I could have very easily made that a 2 dice, but I think I wanted my pieces available to do other things, maybe? So dodge that away to make sure that it doesn't get a free hit. Because now they have to use the blitz on me. And they can't hit anything else. Well, they can hit the ogre, I guess, if they really wanted to. Yeah, and then they went a bit too far. Again, they didn't use their reroll. Did they not realise they had a reroll? I wonder. I'm thinking back on all of these plays, and I don't think they realised they had one. Where was the blitz? Who was blitzing? Oh, that one was blitzing. Why did I hit the goat and not... Okay, I don't understand that one of myself. Why did I go for the goat and not for that one, which is marking the ball? I had 3, 4, 5. I had a 2 dice on it. I don't know why I did that. I actually don't know why I did that. I think I should have hit that rather than that. Alright, we'll keep going. Going for the Minotaur, only getting a push. And then they rolled another double skull. It's really unfortunate how many double skulls they rolled, but yeah, that is sometimes happened. Oh, I couldn't score, that's why. That's why I couldn't. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that is the replay of my my first game with humans against Chaos. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them in the bit down below. And I shall see you guys in the next video.